I'm live. it's like it's like the guy. What is the guy? It's what's the it's the guy that was dead and Frankenstein. I'm live. I'm live. How's everybody doing? For some reason, my volume thinks I want it up. Oh, I've just barely touched the button up. No, 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 no. I got it upside down. I can't fix it now, but I'll have to put it on the other way. Hang on. There we go. The things that happen when you put your phone in upside down. I don't know if you could hear me or not. The volume got all messed up. I put my phone in the little contraption and you have to set it in just right and twist her down. And I had twisted it onto the volume button because I put it in upside down. And so, anyway. So we are live. So pretty soon we have the lye making class is coming up on the 9th. Lye making class, lye safety class. We're also going to make some soap during that. I'm going to make Castile soap during the lye safety class because we're going to talk about not only how to handle and take care of, but also how to blend lye water into oils. So I figured everybody when they're first making soap, all they can think about is let's make Castile soap. So we're gonna make Castile soap during our lye safety class, and you'll get the recipe. And that is gonna be, yes, you can hear Kitty. Hang on, she might let me get her. And that's only, what is it, 20 bucks? Hillary, isn't it just 20 bucks? Hey, kitty, kitty. How you doing? Are you the baby? Is Mama picking you up? Say hi. I think you need your own YouTube channel. That's what I think. I think you need your own YouTube channel. What do you think? We can just live stream all the time. Yeah. From your new nurturing center that your customers paid for. And she says, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this stuff. She says, I don't know, Mama. This is not the normal way I'm petted. This is just not right. Are you getting down? All right. There you go. Oh, now she's flipping off. I messed up her hairs. She's switching that tail at me and looking at me like, that was an illegal move, Mother. She's a sight. I really think she needs her own YouTube channel. That's right. It's just 20 bucks US. And you're going to have me all to yourself. You can ask questions. It's going to be fun. What it is it's a Facebook group that you can only get on when you've paid for a class. And then when it's time for the class, we turn on the camera about 6 o'clock. We play some tropical music and whatnot, and just make sure that we get everybody on. And then the class starts about 6:30. So it's okay if you don't roll in until 6:20 or 6:25. And you don't actually have to show up for class. You can pay for class and then come back and watch it after the fact if something happens. You know, if you get a flat tire on the way home from work or school or whatever, you can still get to see the class. You just don't get to have as much fun. You have 13 kitties in rescue? I wish Kitty would let me rescue, but Kitty thinks that she's a dog. And she thinks that kitties are bad medicine and that they should not be in her zone. Either that or she's just topping, she's an only child. Maybe she's just an only child. And hang on. Yes, Tiffany, they are absolutely amazing. We have so much fun, don't we? You tell them. You tell them. We have fun. I really love classes. And Tiffany is one of our students. Me too. All right, so Now I need to wash my hands because I was handling Kitty, so I'll be right back. We just redid Kitty's cat litter box a few weeks ago, and we're using pellets that are used for horse stables, and we were having so much trouble with kitty odors from the litter box, but now we don't. But it took some time. It took some time to get her to agree to use the bathroom where these pellets are, but she absolutely we love it now. We love it because we never have kitty odor at all. And so let me bring the bag up. Here, help me. Help me. Oh, I know. It's like I'm packaging soap. Hold this up there so they can see it. Yeah. It's equine pelletized bedding. It is perfect for kitties. Now, some kitties are not too fond of it, but it's like pressed cardboard or something, but it so works. Yes, it's only like $6. It is so amazing. My daughter saw a video about this. Now, would you mind so much putting that back over there? I didn't realize it was as heavy as it was. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, I'll let Carol show you. We got a couple of people coming in helping us package soap because we had so much soap we'd be here till midnight. So we got a couple of Bridget's friends helping me today, along with Cheryl. So anyway, you have got to do that. But we just put like a couple of scoops in her litter box along with her litter that had already been used that we just scooped so it would smell right. And then we just slowly but surely, and at first she was just like, I ain't using that. She went in the closet and used the bathroom on the floor because we left the old empty cat litter boxes in there because we changed this big fancy one, you know. She's like, smells like a cat litter box in here. I'm going to use the bathroom in here. So we had to keep the closet door shut for ages. And finally she's like, and so she started using the bathroom in there. But it took her a little time, but now she does great. She uses those pellets, and oh my gosh, the place does not smell at all. You can walk right up to the cat litter box and you wouldn't know there was a cat in here. Yes, look at me. Hillary's keeping me on track. There is soap making, and there's lotion making classes coming up after or there's essential oil class and then a lotion making class, or there's a lotion making class and then essential oil making class. Not really essential oil making, it's essential oils. So like, let's say you want to formulate a recipe for a particular purpose, and you want help doing it so that the levels will be correct for your customer or for yourself or your friend or your relative or whatever. And let's say you've got somebody with acne and you want to use certain essential oils that you've maybe searched out, but you don't know how much to put in. So you can ask, and we'll formulate a recipe for you. And then also, we're just going to talk about essential oils. And so you bring all of your essential oils, you might say, to the table, and we will sit and go over essential oils and how much is safe and how much soap and what essential oils go well for different purposes. But in the same respect, we can also formulate at least one recipe for every member of class. And that'll be fun. Plus, you get to write down all the notes on everybody else's bar too. So you really get more than one bar soap recipe for the essential oils. And so anyway, so we made this soap in our soap making class, and I said I was going to cut it. So this is safflower, and I liked it better in a mold swirl than I did when I actually mixed it thoroughly with the soap, because to me it just looks like cornflakes, you know? So let's give it a cut. Ooh, but it is pretty. And this one here, we did a mixture of fragrances in it. And right now the grass is coming out in it. I know that. Oh, it's weird, but we did. We put a little grass in there. It's called a fragrance called Fresh Cut Grass. And if you wrote that recipe down, I think tone down the grass just a little bit. It smells good, but we need to tone the grass down just a little bit in that. We'll see after we cure, but usually when you fresh cut it, it tells a story right then and there. And we don't have active lye in here, so we don't have to worry about the lye sitting and eating this soap while it's on the curing rack, and it'll only need to cure for 5 days. It's already good and hard. All right, Cheryl, would you put these on that shelf with those soap, the aloe vera, yep, the aloe vera and baking soda, and hand me a bar of that. And then we'll let you take that after you've done that. Take that over to the sink, and then this too, get that on out of my way. So anyway, so this is our aloe vera baking soda that we made. It's right at 2 weeks old. We didn't do a water reduction, and we added the aloe vera at the end, which was a liquid. People are always asking me, can I put it in thin? Can I put it in thin? Well, this is what happens when you put it in at the end. It takes a lot longer to cure. So this is still really soft. I mean, this feels like this should just be like a day-old bar of soap, and this is like working right. It's right around 2 weeks old. So I have a feeling this is going to take, I thought maybe 2 weeks, but no, I think this is going to take possibly 3 to 4 weeks to cure. I know, but it's wonderful. Aloe vera and baking soda. Ooh, I felt that sting me just a little. Get me a fresh wet cloth. I am very, very allergic to aloe vera, but I thought surely with the fact it was so dry that I could touch it and handle it as long as I didn't get it wet and I wouldn't have a problem, but I let it touch me right here when I was smelling it, and I felt my skin begin to sting. So I'm gonna wash my face. Thank you. Oh, I know, activated charcoal does wonders for our towels. But I promise we wash them and bleach them, and we put degreaser in there, and I wash them like 3 or 4 times every time, but it's just hard for soap making stuff. All right, so anyway, so we were talking about a recipe. So anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about this recipe right here. And I don't think you can read it. It's 1.75 ounces of castor, 7 ounces of coconut, 14 ounces of lard, and 10.5 ounces of olive, and 1.7 ounces of rice bran oil. Okay, so we put this in the soap calculator at a 5 or 10% superfat, and it comes up to a 35, which would be pretty decent for a cold process recipe. But how would you like to learn to turn this recipe into a hot process recipe? Well, that's what we did during our soap making classes. And that's how we do these. Is when we do these classes, you know, that's some of the things everybody wants to learn when they first get started, is they want to learn how much fragrance or essential oil should I put in my soap? How do I make a recipe? How do I take a recipe that I have and fix it when it don't seem just right? Or how do I make a cold process recipe a hot process recipe? Or a hot process recipe a cold process recipe? Or can you just give me a recipe? And that's what we do. And so we're trying to work on all of these kind of things. So, and then also there's lotion making. And it is so important that you make a lotion recipe that doesn't mold and have bacteria grow in it in a few weeks. So when we analyzed this recipe, we found that it was soft. And we wanted to make, and also it didn't have really good bubble, and we thought we want to make this thing harder, and we want to make it more bubbly. And we changed, I think, only 2 oils. No, 3 oils. We changed the olive oil just a little, and we changed the lard and the coconut just a little bit, and we made this recipe perfect. Did you think it was perfect, students? Yeah. This is the recipe that we played with during soap making day. Somebody's good in 69 positions. Hang on just a second. It's Rambo again. Remove. Oh no. Report. Unwanted commercial content, pornography, report. There we go. Okay. Last time I couldn't figure out how to do that, but he was on there basically selling communicable diseases mostly. So anyway, we got rid of Rambo. I don't know how he gets on there. Rambo's not happy now, I think. But we've got rid. Oh, that's sad. We're gonna remove we've removed Rambo, but there's still trace elements of him up there, here and there. I don't know, but he came on once before when I did an after 6 o'clock go live, and I don't know what he does, but he just like subscribes to all the channels, and as soon as somebody goes live, he gets on there, or she gets on there, and she tells people things sexually to get them interested in coming over to her channel or his channel. I'm assuming it was a him, and I don't know what he does with you when you get over there. You can go find out. Yeah, Rambo's gone now, to the best of my ability. I have we call it researched how to get rid of somebody that does something like that. Oh no! He has more than one. He has more than one channel. It looks. Okay. I just hid that Rambo from this channel, so he can't even see it now. He's probably got more than one channel, because as soon as I got rid of him on one, he jumped in on another one. It had a different color anyway. Maybe that's the end of Rambo. All right. So anyway, so I just wanted to bring you in and pinch my fingers in the cabinet. I just wanted to say hi. I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say this morning, and I wanted to tell everybody about the life safety class coming up on the 9th. It's only $20, and we're going to make Castile soap, and we're going to learn about how to handle lye, how to mix lye safely, what tools you need, what kind of lye to pick, how to pick lye, all kinds of questions about lye. I lie all the time. I lie, and it'll be all true. And then talk to you about our lotion making class. Kitty, you want to say hi again? No? Are you upset? Yeah? Things just not happening right. She says, It's 6 o'clock. Y'all are supposed to go home. This is my time. She's gone now. Anyway, and I wanted to talk to you about this soap recipe, and I wanted to show it to you, and I want. Oh, it's not removed. Is Rambo still in there? The last comment, it says view deleted messages. And so I hid him from the channel. So there may be some little comments still up in the feeds from him, but he shouldn't be able to see this channel anymore. Oh, wonderful, Thelma. We would be happy to have you join us for our lotion making class. And yeah, well, yep, it's soapykisses.com. And then you click on classes available if you're on a computer. If you're on a phone, you'll see just this little square up in like the left-hand corner, and you click on it, and it has a drop-down menu, and you can click classes available. And then you can go in and see those. And I keep getting messages, but it doesn't tell me who it is, and it's something to do with Rambo, but I don't know who it is that's sending me. Usually it tells me who's sending the messages. Oh, it's Hillary. Hillary says she's done something to get rid of Rambo. I hope she did. Thank you, Hillary. We needed help with Rambo. This is the second time Rambo's gotten in there. So anyway, wanted to give this little recipe to you. So I want to make sure that everybody writes this down, because the next time I go live, I want to get suggestions from y'all about what y'all did to make this recipe perfect for you. Remember, it needs to be harder, and it needs to have more bubble. What do we have to do to the olive, the lard, and the coconut oil to make that happen? And so it's castor 1.75, coconut 7 ounces, lard 14 ounces, olive 10.5, and rice bran 1.75. And my students already know what you have to do to make this, and absolutely the most perfect recipe in the world, but nobody else does. And so, well, I'm sure somebody out there might know, but I mean, like, doesn't know what we did. So I wanted to throw that out there and have y'all work on it at home. And then the next time I go live, I'm going to ask you your suggestions, and we're going to put it in the soap cow and see how you did. And would that be fun? I would love to do that. So anyway, Rambo loves you sexy ladies. I think we've got another one. Deep, oh gosh. Remove. Report. Pornography. Report. There we go. We got another Rambo, only it was under a different name. I don't know who he is, but let's give clappies for Rainbow's removal. We need clappies. Anyway, so, anyway, did anybody have a question? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, does everybody know where the soap cow is? I am too, Rambo. Honey, remove, report. There we go. I don't know who this Rambo is, but they're determined where can I buy Aloe? I hope that's not another Rambo. Anyway, so does everybody know where the soap cow is online? And while I've got you here, this is our the soapykisses.com webpage. Um, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll report that one too. I'm telling you, whoever that is really wants to be on this page, don't they? All right, so anyway, so here is the classes. And you can see, like, here's the last safety class. It's happening November the 9th. It's only 20 bucks. And then the lotion making classes are next, November the 14th, and then November the 28th. And then we will have essential oils in soap, and that is December the 3rd. And then we have our beginner soap making class that takes several weeks to go through the whole process. Will be in January. So that's the classes that must come up. They must suffer from a... Yes, he does. Rambo is Batman. I don't even know which one. I don't even know what LA is. There we go. Maybe we got that one out of the way. Okay. All right. So right here is that. So now let's talk about the soap calculator. So if you go to Google Chrome, I always use Google Chrome. So if you go to Google Chrome and put in soap calculator, which mine comes up pretty easy because I've been there before, but put in soap calculator and hit search, you can find the soapcal.net. And it is wonderful, and that is where you can learn. And if you would like to take a course, the soap making course, we do this right here, and we teach you how to use the soap calculator, and we'll have more classes about that. But for the project of having fun, on the next live video, if you hang on just a second, what, Nolan? Those are out there, but we don't have any bars that need to be done today. We have that bar soap though. So if you wanted to put that recipe in here and play with it and come out with perfection, we'd like to hear what you think would make that bar perfect. And then we're going to go over what we did to make that bar perfect for hot process, and also give it some bubbles. We've been bombed by trolls. It's Rambos. And we've been reporting them left and right, but they're selling their body or something. I don't know. I know. It's like Go Live videos have went into a whole new dimension. Yeah, I really love the soap cow. I love the soap cow. One of the things that really makes the soap cow come alive to me compared to some is it has these little boxes, like, and they're numbered. So the first one is 1, 2, 3, so forth. If you click on the box, it gives you instructions for what that box makes, what you need to do with that box, and then you can close it. So it helps you learn how to utilize it. And I have videos, but we're going to do a Go Live video class on how to use the soap calculator to how to create your own recipe coming up. Possibly before the end of the year, but definitely the first part of the year. I know. I need clappies. I need clappies. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Did we finally get rid of them all? Thank you. Did we get rid of them, Hillary? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Thelma. I'm really looking forward to having you in our lotion making class. It is going to be so much fun. We're going to teach you everything you need to know about making lotion. and it is going to be so much fun. And what's really fun with like I didn't do it on this one because I wasn't sure with it being the holidays if anybody would want to do an in-depth thing on lotions. So this one's a little bit smaller setting, but I would really love to do an in-depth class and then literally at the end have a Google Hangout live session where everybody makes their lotion, takes their turn, gets all their stuff ready, and then everybody takes turns one at a time making their lotion and getting it to come out perfectly. I think that would be really cool. So anyway, but that's for the future. But anyway, because we got a lot of holiday money to spend coming up, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, but none of our classes are expensive. Awesome, Thelma. That is so cool. All right. So, I can't think of the. Does anybody have a question? What does that say? Happy sigh and love from Rambo. There we go. Got another one. All right. Yes. Linda Pierce is one of our students, and it has been so much fun. Ah, well, most of the time, separation occurs because of the emulsifier, and so you never know. I know that Rambo troll is just not giving up. I don't know who it is. It's probably like Soaping 101 or something. I'm sorry, it was just a good joke. She's got better things to do. There we go. They've got a ton of them. I keep finding them. That Rambo guy is everywhere. Mine occurred because I couldn't understand that, and then it was gone. That's the way it pops up. Things just pop up for a few seconds, and then they're gone. Oh, yes. We definitely will be talking about preservative and why I use the preservative that I use and why you should use different preservatives depending on what you're doing. That's really, really important, and that is will definitely be part of the class. Well, I will help you, Thelma. We will get you sorted on preservative. Preservative, there's a lot of factors about preservative. I don't know if that's that person that finally got in is. There we go. There we go. We'll have to talk to YouTube and see how to get rid of all that. I've never had that happen so much. We had that one Rambo that one time, but after that, we've been completely Rambo free. So anyway, all right. So I guess I've talked as long as I can talk, and we're going to be having these classes coming up. We'd love to have you join us. And the next time I go live, we're going to be talking about that recipe. So get your motors running, get your soap calculator up, and and figure out what you think you want to do to that recipe, and then we're going to listen to what you've done, and then I'm going to tell y'all what we did to make it perfect, and y'all can try it your way and our way and see which one you like best. All right. Bye, everybody.